everybody. Welcome to another Comic and Collectible Treasures. I believe this is number 47. Super stoked to have this brother on. Met him for the first time at San Diego Comic-Con, and we clicked since day one since I met him. He's a brother through and through. I'm super happy to have him here and geek out and see what treasures he has in his collection. So no further ado, we're just going to bring him in and just have some fun. Everybody, welcome Paul in the 619. Woo! What's up, brother?
Hello, JD. First off, I want to say thank you, brother. Thank you for having me on your show. Dude, you had Steve Hip Hop in your intro. Dude, if I'm not mistaken, TNT, that's your is that your guys' LCS?
No, the first time I actually met him was at Golden Apple Comics.
Golden Apple.
Yes,
nice.
That's on Melrose, right by Pink's. We were collabing, talking, and I not blame, but kind of have to blame him from me bumping into everybody because of him. I met the low grades. I met everybody. Yeah. So I kind of thank him, but I was telling him, I blame you for getting me back into the collecting. Well, that's a brother for life right there, dude. I love that guy. Dude.
Nice.
But I know you guys talk to each other, but always miss each other, right?
Oh, dude, there was one time, it wasn't this year, it was the year before, we bumped into each other at San Diego Comic-Con, and you should never say, when you bump into somebody, you never say, all right, man, we'll catch up later, because that might be the only time you see him. Yeah. That was the only time I saw him. And I was mad at myself, because we didn't even do a selfie, you know? We didn't get to do that or hang out, because, you know, the thing is, you know, at these cons, man, you're working. You know, you got a one-track mind. You're thinking, I got to go here, you know, to get this, and everybody's doing it. So when you bump into guys, if you don't take the time to like do a selfie, that might be the last time you get to see him. And unfortunately, I only saw him that brief moment. I didn't get to see him later.
Yeah.
But we do talk from time to time. Dude, I love Steve. Steve's a great guy.
Yeah.
Dude, big on the toys. I know Figgy Fridays. He's all about it. I didn't look on my IG, but I bet you he has something on there. Him and Fable, yeah, they're all about that. So yeah, much love to those guys.
Yeah, because of him, I bought the Rattler Haslam. Got me back into figures. But that's the girly girl for me. I think I'm done with G.I. Joes for now until they bring a figure that, you know, just piques my kid in me. But as far as anything else, that was the ultimate like G.I. Joe that I wanted. So he knows, because every time he sees it, he always comments and he's like, dude, that's a pretty badass Rattler up there.
You know, the thing is that you know, a lot of bros have toys in their background. Yours is one of the best.
Speak of the devil.
Look at this guy. See, you know, it's funny because when you talk to somebody, all of a sudden they appear. That's wild. Steve, what's up, man? Yeah.
What's up, brother? We're talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Well, we'll just say hi real quick because they always trickle in. Will, what's up? Connoisseurs, follow that brother, dude. An amazing artist and a cool brother right there. So, quick before we get sidetracked, because this show is about you. And what we're going to do is just hang out, geek out, and see what your treasures in your collection. So before we start, we said hi to them. We're going to do a quick intro and get it out of the way because I always forget. I'm bad at it. So, Paul, if somebody here is for the first time, he's going to give you his info. Please sub him up if you don't. Give him some love because he has great friends and a great show on Tuesdays, but he's dropping different content, so you make sure you check him out. Paul, take it away, brother.
Well, you know, see, the thing with JD, he makes it look so smooth. You know, he's a professional. For me, you know what? The thing is that I do have love for the hobby, but as far as like talking to the camera and talking to people, that's not one of my strengths. You know, the thing is that I get nervous, bro.
I do too. We're the same. You know what? I get comfortable is I don't look at the camera. I look at you, and
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. Like we're at San Diego Comic Con, dude.
You're just talking to your homie. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's all it is. Is we're just homies talking.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm saying is like in school, speech wasn't like my best subject. So just saying. But you know so oh dude, Melanin N Manga. Mwah. What's up? Let's go.
I love those girls.
So as far as like, you know, plugging anything, you know, Palm 619 on IG, on YouTube. Tuesday nights, I do have a community live stream that I do with my friends. And, you know, this whole thing, you know, I do it because it's fun. You know what I mean? You know, and without this outlet, there's a lot of people that I would have met. I would have met you, JD, you know, Steve, Inja, Sheena, you know, all the cool people in the community, you know, because, you know, I have friends here, you know, but no one collects comics, no one collects toys. So, you know, for me before YouTube, I had no one to talk to about this stuff, you know. It was kind of like I was kind of solo. No, I'm not. I'm surrounded by an awesome community, awesome people. Um, you know, when I first started, JD, when I first started YouTube, I was trying to sell comics on YouTube.
Oh,
You know what I found? You know what I found out? I don't like selling my shit. I don't like selling stuff.
me either.
It's a terrible feeling. It's like, and then when we had the COVID boom, when everything, all the prices of everything skyrocketed, I was like, oh, I have that. I have that. You know, I went and made a quick buck, and then I regretted it. And ever since then, I've been trying to reattain all the comics I sold. Um, and so far, so good. There's still a couple comics out there that I'm missing. Um, my LCS actually has one of the comics that I'm targeting, and it's in the glass case. And every time I look at it, I'm like happy that it's still there. Because I told my wife, "Hey, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. You know, I'd be okay if you bought this for me." She looks at me like, "Not a chance. You got to save up and buy that yourself." So that's what I'm trying to do. Save up some money to buy that. Again, I'm not gonna say it because if I tell them, they're gonna go down there and spite me and buy it and steal it right from under me. So we're gonna.
That's your LCS. They know you. They would have let you do payment plans.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do a payment
Okay.
plan.
Hey, no.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Yeah, we talked. They know. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, early next year. Early next year.
Cool.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna happen.
I'm giving you good vibes and wishing you luck on that. I hope you get it, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. As far as like, you know, yeah, Tuesday night, I have Tuesday night. I also have a conversations with the community. I mean, I can tell you right now, I want Steve. I know we're having a hard time getting together, but I want to interview him. Sheena, Inja, I love to interview them. JD, my brother, dude, one of these days, man, we're gonna sit down, do an interview. But that's going really well, you know. I have it. It's I premiere those on Mondays. I used to do it on Sundays, but with football season, dude, all I could think about is football on Sundays. So I was like, you know what? I got to move that because I can't compete with football. So I moved it to Mondays. What does it say? Hell yeah, Paul. You should just tell them I'm buying it and sit that sucker aside. I should. But you know, the thing is that again, you know, none of this is my comfort zone, but it's exciting. You know, like a lot of the people that I interview, I don't know. I just ask them, hey, your page is awesome. If you want, I would love to interview you. And more than not, people say yes. And then you're like, oh shit. And then the hardest thing is when I'm interviewing people, it's just everyone in the community, a collecting community, not necessarily comic collectors. So the thing with me is that I have to like generate questions. Because if someone collects comics, oh, I have a page just list of just comic book questions. But if someone doesn't collect comics and, for example, they like wrestling, and wrestling I know, but I have to make another set of questions, for wrestling, stuff that will keep them engaged. Because I'm not going to ask them something that doesn't apply to them because they're not going to, care.
Yep.
But that has been going well. This Monday coming up, I have a guy named Jake. His IG is House of Gore, and he's all about horror. Horror. He's even a exceptional artist, and he draws like Jason, Pinhead, all kind of like the horror dudes. But it's funny because when I'm interviewing him, I found out that he has other interests. He goes, I'm big on horror, but I like this. And so it's so funny because we're going, we're talking about like, horror movies, and then we're talking about cartoons, like really like kid cartoons. And, and that's the thing though, just because one person collects something doesn't mean they like other things, but yeah, that's next Monday. And I'm booked all the way through November. So I have content. I try to get in all these interviews when I could get them. I don't wait until that week because if you wait, you might not have anybody, Yeah. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. And then as far as like collecting, I buy comics weekly. I just love it. I just, it's my happy place. And JD, you'll probably agree with me. There's nothing better than going through a long box and just going through and see what's in it. Sometimes you might not find anything, but just the thrill of the hunt, I think that's one of the things that attract a lot of people to the hobby of comics. Is that you never know, man. You never know.
It's a soothing place for me. Like if I have a bad day or I've just had a bad string, family wise or anything, I go comic hunting just to clear my head. Like one day I still plug them, Spear Heroes up right by where Steve lives.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to drive because I lost my brother. I lost my brother-in-law in like 3 days, within 3 days.
Sorry, man. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, thanks, brother. But I just needed to get away. And I went over there and I just want to look through comics. And they were just geeking out and talking about that. And I basically lost myself in comics. And they pulled out some G.I. Joes. And I was like, shit, I'll take this. I'll take that. And they're all, yeah, you have a sad face today. And he's like, you okay? And I go, oh, kind of like lost some family members. And this is what's clearing my head. So I know what you're saying when you bring up comics. Like I had a smile leaving there, and that cleared me so much. Like comics, it's good therapy if you really are like a person that loves to read and collect. And hunting is one of those little things that make me smile. So yeah, I know what you mean, brother.
Well, my wife goes, man, how can you spend so much time in that room? And I tell her, shit, I'm surrounded by everything I fucking like. You know what I mean? Like comics, toys, cards, Dungeons and Dragons, video games. Everything's in this room. And the funny thing is, and people that watch my show, the power to this room is connected to the kitchen. So if my wife turns on the oven, everything shuts off.
Yeah, I remember hearing the stories on
and that. We've done it a few times on stream, on our live stream on Tuesdays. And like my wife will forget, dude, she's trying to make dinner for the family, right?
Yeah.
And she'll forget that I'm in here, and she'll turn it on the oven, all of a sudden everything, and then I'll be all. It's funny because the screen will turn black, and all you can hear is me yelling, Leanne. And then you hear she's like, oh shit, I forgot. I was like, damn it. Yeah, it's a shit show, but we have fun. And what the thing is, and JD, you'll agree with me. The thing is that my wife allows me to do all of this. none of this would be possible without my wife. You know, it got to a point where if I'm looking for something at a con, she's out there with me. You know what I mean? She's like my yeah, she's my partner in crime, and yeah, I just love her so much. And yeah, again, I none of this is possible without my wife. So props to her.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
props to her.
I love my wife. She's my best friend as well, and she lets me do this. As
Yeah,
long as the bills
right.
get paid and I put my part, she's happy. So, and I go, you let me be me, and you don't want to change me. That's why I don't want to change her. So we mesh perfect. That's the way.
Yeah.
You have a good one. I have a good one. So I'm freaking happy.
Well,
Um,
dude, it was funny. We were talking backstage. Oh, Boggs, what's up, dude?
what's up, man?
Yeah, let's go. So my wife, she went to the grocery store the other day. Where I told you the story,
Yeah.
and just by chance, she goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, when I was at the grocery store, I saw some sports cards. They put a section up. I was like, what? Because yeah, there's some cards there. I said, why did you tell me yesterday? Well, yesterday we had a dinner party, right? So the subject never came up, but by chance we're driving home, and I'm like, oh shit, we got to go to the grocery store. And you know what? The thing is, right now, the word's not out that they have cards. So it was fully stocked. It had everything. So I did find some cool stuff. Yeah, we'll be showing that later.
Yeah, dude. You can show it right now
Yeah.
if you want to. If you want to rip,
All right,
or if
all
it's
right, hold
okay.
up. Hold up.
Let's get to it. Hell yeah. Yeah, so if you guys catch the replay while he's digging up his stuff, do me a favor. If you don't follow him, make sure you follow him on Instagram and his YouTube channel with all his homies on Tuesday. So remember Tuesdays and his amazing friends. Just
Yeah.
you do follow him. I love the freaking, how can you call it, dude? You get your collab with all of you. You guys mesh perfect. It's like hilarious.
Well, you know the thing is that when I started the show, there was, dude, Cisco, what's up, homie?
Yeah.
So you know, when I started the show, you know, I didn't know what it was gonna be, you know. I just knew I wanted a show. I asked a lot of my friends, and they were like, "Yeah, man, I'm down. Let's do this." You know, Tuesday night is not a very ideal time for people to be on, you know, on YouTube on a live stream because you know it's a work night, it's a school night. You got dinner with family. These people, I don't know what they did. They made time to be on the show for 2+ hours every Tuesday, and we just laughed so much. My wife asked me, "What are you guys doing in there? You're just laughing the whole time. We're having a good time." You know what I mean? And yeah, so I'm very grateful for those guys. Without those guys, I wouldn't have much of a show. You know, so yeah, much love to the amazing friends.
Yep.
So yeah, this this grocery store.
Don't say names because if you do, you know who's
Thing.
gonna attack.
I'm not even like videotaping because I know when the word goes out, it's gonna be rough.
Don't say the name of it because look it.
No, it's funny because I was telling Cisco the other day is, oh dude, I found a honey hole. He goes, he's all, bro, that's not a honey hole. I said, come on, man, give me some love. Because he has a honey hole. But of course, you don't share your honey hole, you know, because then it's not the honey hole, it's like everyone's hole. You don't want that. Oh, okay, dude. They had these. There was like 15 packs. I bought them all. Because I don't know, once the word goes out, everything that they have is gonna be gone. Because we've all been to Target.
Evan.
Yeah, we've all been to Target. We've all been to Walmart, and it's all like it's just destroyed, gone. Everything's gone. I don't know. I think it'll be like this for probably a couple months. But then when the word gets out, like when my wife told me, "Oh, by the way, the grocery store they have cards." Some lady's gonna tell her husband that, and her husband's like, "What? What are you talking about? Let's go to the grocery store right now." Like I did today. So I bought that. I bought 15. I bought them all, 15 packs, and then I bought some football.
Nice.
Dude, you can't find you can't find any football in any store. So for them to find this on the shelf, bro. I'm thinking about going back and buying more, but you know, I gotta settle. I bought some stuff already, so
Like I've been out of the loop for football cards and basketball cards. Is that a good brand? Like I'm way out. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good brand.
Okay.
Our football. What's your football team?
Fins up, baby.
Oh shit, Dolphins, huh?
Yeah.
So Tua, yeah.
First team I
Dude,
saw back when Dan Marino. So I'm giving out my age. So I saw
dude, Tyreek
Dan.
Hill,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
When he threw balls, I was like, wow, this is a badass quarterback. And he threw to Duper and Clayton. I fell in love with that team. And I've always been a Dolphins fan since 80, I think 82 or 84, around there. So
Right.
I don't change.
Yeah, that's prime Dolphins right there.
Yeah. I
Okay.
stick on my team.
So the thing with me is that since I was, little, my brother and I, we were Charger fans. You know, man, the whole family, we were all Charger fans. You know, the thing is that I had birthday cake every year, birthday cake, Charger cake. You know, I had Charger jackets, Charger hats. Growing up, when they left San Diego, that was probably the darkest day of my life. You know, the thing is that we are very fortunate. You know, we have first world problems. You know, when we care about sports more than like anything else, you know, you're lucky, you're privileged.
Oh, yeah.
To collect comics, to collect toys. All of this is stuff. You know what I mean? You know, when people are worried about their next meal, I'm worrying about cards at a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? That's how lucky I am,
Yep.
and I know it. It's none of that is misplaced. I know. Bolt up. Don't say that, Steve. Don't say that, Steve. So okay, so let me continue on the Charger story. Now that I say that,
too. He's another
okay,
dude.
okay. So when they left San Diego, it broke my heart. I felt like it was like my girlfriend leaving me, and to this day, that's how I feel. And as far as the Spanos, man, and when I hear that guy's name, I spit on the ground. I hate that dude for taking the bolts away from us. I miss tailgating. You know, there was nothing better than a Charger tailgate. Oh my gosh, dude. My brother, myself, my son, we used to tear it up, man. It used to be the dopest time. Friends, oh man, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And we've had anything like that since then. When they announced that the Chargers were leaving, they there was a bunch of fans. Christina Payne.
Yeah.
So if you guys, you know, the thing is with Christina, I love her so much. She is a great she cheers on everybody. You know, she always shows her support to everybody in the community. She's an amazing person. Person that I call a friend. I'm happy that she's an amazing friend. She's part of my show.
Yep.
But you know what? There's no one that supports the community more than her, and I appreciate her. I want to tell everyone that. Oh, circumstances. What's up? Oh man, all the cool people are coming in. What's up? I haven't seen that dude in a while.
What's up?
I know he's doing Discord. I think he's on Discord a lot. Not too much on YouTube. I wish he would come back because I used to watch him weekly. Yeah.
Yeah. I love when he ruffles those feathers.
Well, let me finish on that story about the Chargers. When the Chargers announced they were leaving San Diego, a bunch of the fans came to the training center, and they had a big bonfire. They were burning up all the Charger, memorabilia, jerseys, etc. It was funny because I was at home watching TV, watching this. My brother was there burning his I think he burned a jersey, a poster, maybe a hat. But I was like, oh damn, that's my brother right there. Yeah, he was like front and center. I thought that was that was a trip. I was tripping. It was just very surreal. Since then, I think my dad's still a low-key Charger fan. He won't admit it, but I think he still loves the Chargers, deep down. which is okay. I'm not gonna hate him. I love my dad. He can like whoever he likes, you know.
Yeah.
But I started rooting for the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals.
Oh wow.
Because we used to go, I think it was like 13, 14 years straight. We went to spring training, and we would pass by Glendale, Arizona is where they have the stadium for the Cardinals. And every time, even Cisco, folks for life. Stop that. I don't like. Well, anyways, we would pass by the stadium, and every time we passed by a stadium, I was like, if the Chargers, and this is years before the Chargers left, I said, if the Chargers ever leave San Diego, I'm gonna be a Arizona Cardinal fan. I look good in red, bro. I look good in red.
There you go.
And I love at the time, Larry Fitzgerald. I love Larry Fitzgerald.
He was good.
They're not good. They're not good. So when it was funny because when the Chargers would lose, I'd be in a bad mood for like the whole week. But when the Cardinals lose, I'm kind of like, oh, they lost. That's cool. I don't lose any sleep. Okay, so the Charger or the Padres, they didn't make out of the first round. They lost the Cardinals. They couldn't hit. I was upset. I drank some wine and I was good to go. Already I'm thinking in my head what the Padres need to do. I know that's where we're getting off track, but I already thought about what the Padres need to do for next year, and I think we'll be back in there.
All right.
You know it, Cisco. I stayed fan faithful. It's all good, Paul. Gotta rep what you feel. Dude,
they're giving love.
That screwed me up.
Giving love, and they're just giving their opinion that they're going to stay with the team, which is
no. I don't hate it, dude.
You know what I mean?
I don't hate anyone that's staying faithful to the team. You
just give me your opinion, brother.
It messed me up. It messed me up, guys. I had to go to therapy. And my psychologist, he charges a lot per session. I'm kidding. I don't go to a psychologist. But now that the Chargers are not in San Diego, I love all teams. I used to never collect like Raider cards. I collect Raider cards now, guys. And Tom Brady. I don't hate Tom Brady so much. I think Tom Brady is he's the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time.
Oh, so thank you for watching, guys. I gotta.
No, they're the same division. I know. They're the same division as your fans. Yeah, but check this out though. Shit, what was I saying? I was gonna say something, but we're good. But no, yeah, I collect all the teams now. Like this Ashton Genty.
Nice.
This is out of 99. This is 97 out of 99. This was a pretty penny. It's signed and numbered. Love it. You know what? Talent is talent, right? Talent is talent. Omarion Hampton.
Oh, yeah. Got
this guy. Now that Najee Harris is out for the season, I knew it would be a matter of time before Omarion got in. That kid's a stud. They used first round capital to draft this guy, so he was going to get in there eventually. This is 34 out of 99.
Oh, nice.
So another signature numbered card.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. So, dude. So I do. Talent's talent. Talent's talent. So I'm gonna buy it, even though I'm not a Charger fan anymore. So
like that, I understand. Like cards, I don't have the parts that I dislike, but you will never see me buy a New England Patriot jersey or hat or a T-shirt. Like there's no way that's one of the teams I dislike. And it's player-wise, yeah, but Brady, yeah, I'm always going to do this to Brady because
yeah. Well, dude, hey, the thing with Brady. Okay, wait. Well, let's just talk about Brady. That guy's a fucking cheater, man. He fucking deflate gate.
Yeah.
What was it? Sticky fingers. When they played the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders.
Yeah, dude, you could go on and on. Dude, I used to hate that shit. And then what was the one where they're doing video? They were videoing the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's a bunch of cheaters. But hey, I don't know, man. He's got a bunch of rings on his fingers, so I don't know.
And,
But you
and I
know,
wanted him to
but
win.
I don't have any Tom Brady cards. I don't have any Tom Brady cards. It's not that I don't want Tom Brady cards. His cards are so expensive right now. It's like I would have to find it somewhere at a good price, and then maybe I might pick up Tom Brady card. I hate the Raiders. Haha, my best girlfriend and their family always talk about us. Anyway, yeah.
They're not talking right now because they're horrible.
All right. So what about this guy?
Oh, nice.
Patrick Mahomes, rated rookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So the thing is, I collect football, some baseball. Dude, I got rid of all of my Dodger cards. I traded all my Dodger cards to my homie, um, Aaron. He has a show on Friday nights, Aloha Fridays. It's sports cards and things. Yeah, dude, I gave him all my Otanis. Dude, I had some good Otanis. I didn't mind him when he was an Angel, but when he became a Dodger, I was like, nah, man, I got to get rid of his cards. So he's the guy I trade. Dude, he sent me so many dope cards. I got like
Give you a big stack, huh?
well, he sent me like three Tatis rookies. One of them is graded
Oh, nice.
a Gym Mint 10. So, and then he sent me some other stuff. He sent me like this one. Jackson Merrill, this guy's the future. This is home field advantage.
Oh, that one's cool.
And the things they could do with cards these days, it's just next level, man. Because they
Yeah,
have the technology to make these things super beautiful.
that's a rabbit hole I try not to get into anymore.
Yeah, right. And here's a Tatis one. This one's signature. This is a contender.
Oh, that one's cool.
Yeah, it looks like a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. And then guys like Ellie De La Cruz, future star right here. So
Nice.
this card I got for a good price, but this guy's a bum, man. Juan Soto. Bro, this guy's a bum. Anyways, and then my favorite Padre of all time, Tony Gwynn, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his Flair and Donruss rookie.
See, I
Here's
used to collect
another
that,
another
oh, I remember that card.
another Flair. And then this is his Topps rookie. This is the one that everybody wants.
Yeah,
This was hard to get in pristine condition. It's a mint 9. I'm happy with a mint 9. Yeah, but the 83 top set, it's like they're really hard to find a 10 because a lot of them are off centered. So yeah, I'm lucky to find this 9, and I got this at a good price.
Nick lost his shirt when he went to the Mets.
Yeah, well, the thing with the Mets, I thought the Padres were disappointing for the Mets for the talent they had on that team. It's a shame that they didn't make the playoffs because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money. So, and then a running back that freaking love is Saquon Barkley.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. Yeah.
Oh,
So these are some of his rookie cards. Thank you for letting me show these, man. I don't really bring these out. The thing is that I have stuff, like in here that's worth something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like worth something. But all my treasures, like if the house was on fire, what would you grab in your collection? I have that all in a safe. So I'm breaking these all out from my safe. So, and then right now, I'm a Laker fan. I love the Lakers. So right now I got Luka. Oh, dude, these are only 2. I have more of these. I'm stocking up on Luka.
Nice.
Yeah, but all-time favorite is Kobe.
Wow. Mine's Magic.
That's cool.
Yeah. Kobe's he's one of the greatest.
Yeah. Rest in peace with him too. Because
Yeah.
where was I when a helicopter went down? I was at a golf tournament. the name of that tournament? Is that the Cadillac?
Big Herm, what's up, brother? Station.
Big Herm, what's up, man?
Thanks for
So
stopping
yeah,
by.
I was at a golf tournament, and I remember, we're Tony, Tiger Woods was there. Dude, Kenneth Bird, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
So Tiger Woods was there, and we were following Tiger Woods. And the thing is that everybody's phone went off at the same time. Everyone was like, you were with like a bunch of people, and all of a sudden everyone's phone was buzzing, and it was that sad news. Yeah,
I didn't believe it. I was.
I didn't either.
I was at a comic show in dude, where is it? It's past Irvine or Costa Mesa. I was at the Costa Mesa show.
Yeah.
My friend, hey, Kobe passed away. I'm like, nah, it's fake news, dude. Nah, I can't believe that's not real. And when I got home is when I realized, and I was sad for like a good 2 or 3 days when I heard that.
Just just how. Yeah, because it was like, it was him, it was his daughter. It was like they were traveling to a tournament or something, tournament. Hold on. I'm trying to, dude, it's sticking in my head. Farmers Open. I couldn't even think of Farmers Open. That's the tournament over in Torrey Pines. That's where I was when I got that news. But yeah, that give me
a Nick fan.
my feelings, man.
Be like Shaq. Oh, that's cool. I like Patrick Ewing. I mean, that's my favorite Nick player. Like if I had to pick a Knickerbocker, it'd be Patrick Ewing. I love Patrick.
That's my favorite. I have a Patrick Ewing jersey. Funny thing is, people are like, "Why do you like Patrick Ewing? You're a Laker fan and stuff." Dude, I just love. You know what? I followed him when he was playing for Georgetown.
Yep.
And people are like, I had like a Georgetown hat. I'm this Asian dude in San Diego with a Georgetown hat, and a guy goes, "Dude, what are you doing with a Georgetown hat? And do you even know where Georgetown is?" I go, "Yeah, it's in Washington." It's like, "Oh, okay." And it's like it was testing me. I was like, "Why you gotta test me? I like what I like." You know what I mean? Yep. And then he was like, "All right." I respect Kobe so much, and I always prefer him over LeBron. You know what? I'm a Laker fan. I'm not a big fan of LeBron.
Me either. Like, if we trade him, I'll be happy. I'm like,
oh, yeah, get something in return, Yeah. But the thing is, when they have a debate over Jordan, like Jordan and LeBron. Why am I whispering? I don't know, but the thing is, like LeBron and Jordan, man, there's no comparison.
No,
Jordan's the GOAT. The thing with I because I've seen LeBron in person. I've gone up to LA, downtown LA, and I've watched him and play. And dude, he's a bully on the court, and you can't take anything away from LeBron, but dude, no one's gonna ever LeBum. I see that's a lot. Even Laker fans call him that.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no comparison. Nah, it's Jordan, man. Jordan did it all. You know, the thing is that he played offense, played defense. He made everyone around him better. And dude. Nah, it's Jordan.
I have the debate with people, and I used to love basketball, and don't get me wrong. Once they did the strike and everything, my extreme love for making it my first sport went down.
Yeah.
Now I love hockey and football than basketball. Because
what do you like in hockey?
Oh, Kings fan all day, brother.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've been a fan since the 80s. When Gretzky came over. When Gretzky came over is when I became a hardcore Kings fan.
Nice.
So I thank him for loving that sport.
Well, the thing with me is, I'm not the most knowledgeable. Oh, see, there you go. That's what's up. I'm not the most knowledgeable like hockey person. I do appreciate the sport. If someone asks me about hockey, I always say that it's the hardest. I hate Jordan, but he is the GOAT. I'll see. what was I saying earlier? Talent is talent.
Yeah.
You can't deny talent. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest hockey person. I do appreciate it. It's the hardest sport to play.
Oh yeah.
Because I say, hey, first you got to be able to skate up and down is it rink?
Yeah. Ice rink.
Yeah. Okay. You got to hit a little puck with a stick, right? And then on the other team, there's a dude looking for you, trying to take your head off.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's insane, and it is so fast. If you got the people out there who've been to a hockey game, it is so freaking fast. It's such a good game. Let's go Rangers. Still Mad Kings beat us.
Big Herm, a little quick story. Even I was at game 1 and I had Ranger fans behind me talking madness, and we came back and wanted OT, and I jumped up. I'm all, Ranger this. Oh, dude. I even have it right here. I have the newspaper of the game. I used to have season tickets, and I was lucky enough to see them win the cup twice.
Nice.
Dude, your team is legit, dude. Big Herm. That props to your team.
Well, yesterday I was on the Rushmore show, and they did top sports uniforms. I wasn't able to stay the whole time because we had a dinner party, so I had to bounce. But one of the uniforms I thought was legit was the Washington Capitals. I love how they have capitals, and then one of the letters is like a hockey stick.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm big on US, the USA. So they're red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And then one of their goalkeepers, they have like, dude, what they do, they could like the designs they could put on the helmets are dope.
Yep.
And this guy has like a eagle on it. And I thought that's dope. And the thing is, I'm not even a Washington Capitals fan, but I thought out of all of the uniforms, and I only picked one hockey team. That was the only hockey team. I thought that was legit. So yeah. Damn, I didn't think we were gonna talk that much sport. This is awesome, JD.
No, this is the show about you, so we can talk anything.
I love sports. I love sports too much.
I know.
I love sports too much. I need to chill. Because yeah, dude, I was like, when the Padres got eliminated yesterday, I was like, oh, man. Broke open a bottle of Chardonnay. Dude, I almost downed that whole bottle by myself. I had one glass left, and I told my wife, man, if I finish this last glass, we're gonna be in trouble. So you need to dump it down the sink.
But you drank your sorrows, and now you moved on. And
I moved on.
Next season,
I moved on. But the thing is, and that's the thing about sports. Sometimes your team is not going to win. And I think your love for your team, it's not just the highs, but it's also the lows. And unfortunately, I've been in San Diego, so I have a lot of lows. A lot of lows. But
when you're
I love my home team
when they're down, dude, I hadn't had a championship until the 12, 14, 15 season. That was 70 years of losing, but I would never change my team. The Dolphins haven't won since the back-to-back 72s undefeated season. So
perfect season.
Yeah, and the back-to-back, and the next year they lost one game, and people go, "Well, how you?" I go, "I stick to my team. There's going to be a brighter day one day, so I'm hoping it happens when I'm here." So if
so I had so much Charger stuff. I did have a yard sale, and I sold a lot of things, a lot of Charger stuff. I do have a tote in my garage, because my wife wouldn't let me get rid of them. All the lows make the higher cert. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Touche, brother.
What do you say, man? That's definitely true. I have all that stuff because my wife wouldn't let me get rid of the jerseys. So I have a large collection of Charger jerseys, Theo, LT, Dan Fouts, Chuck Muncie. Guys, Chuck Muncie, So yeah, I have them in a tote. Someone asked me if the Chargers came back to San Diego, would you root for them again? I said, yeah, I think I probably will. Hopefully, Spanos is not the owner though, because that dude's a bastard. I hate that guy. But yeah, no, I love sports. Maybe too much. As far as comics, the thing is that I've been trying to collect a full run of Spawn. And I'm almost there. I think I got like 25, 26 more issues. But then, in between all of that, you got your variants. You got like store exclusives. Oh, dude, Tom McFarlane. That guy's dude. He markets like no other.
Yes.
He is like, dude. You know what? Okay, I watched that game last night, the Yankees game 3, and I gotta tell you, we had guests and we're watching this game. And I say that's what the Padres were missing.
Yeah.
The thing is, Yankees get guys on base, they hit them in, they hit them in, they hit them in. We would have, dude. Ooh, man, I'm starting to get heated again. We would get a leadoff double, no outs, and we would strand that dude on second. I was like, how can you do that? Runner on third, 1 out. We would strand that runner on third. The Yankees, you got a guy on second or third, they're hitting that guy in. They're going to find a way. And that's what good teams do. And someone asked me, why the Padres won't win is because they can't hit guys in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, man, frustrating. All season was like that. It was games that we could have won, but didn't, Then that's
my block. Like, who just hit that ball in the betweeners. Like,
oh, yeah.
If you had something like that, you'd be money. Like, he was always money. Like, that's a card I collected back in the day, and it was because he was a great player.
Yeah. That's right. So, okay, I know we went back to sports. Shit.
Oh, that's right. Comics.
I was talking about Spawn. Okay, let's go back to Spawn. Let's talk about something that'll make me happy. So I'm missing like 25, around 25. And my next Comic-Con, I go to 3 Comic-Cons a year. All right. So this year I went to WonderCon. I went to Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I went to San Diego Comic-Con. That's my 3. My wife said, you got 3 cons to go to. After the 3 cons, you're good. I said, all right. So next year, my first one, but this one doesn't count. There's a local one in Del Mar. It's called Rocket Con. Did you go to that one?
No, but I've been to their one of their facility things that they have. It's in San Diego.
Okay. So Rocket Con, that would probably be my next one, but my next major one will be WonderCon again. I'll be there.
Sweet.
Hopefully, by then I'll have most of those spawns. I'm gonna probably search for them at WonderCon. We'll see what the pricing is. Because there was a card show. What's the name of it? Front row card show, and there was 2 dealers. One was my homie, and he always hooks me up. And then there was another dealer that had all the spawns that I needed, but they were priced like double of what they should be. And I was like, and it was funny because I was like going through it and I go, oh, I need this one, I need this one, I need this. And then when I looked at the prices, I was like, nah, let's put that one back. We're gonna put this one back. I didn't get anything, whoever that dealer is, if you're watching, shame on you. That's not cool.
I almost,
because you would have got more business that way. Well, if the prices were fair, if they were fair prices, he would have made some money that day. But no, he didn't want to sell. Obviously, he didn't want to sell. It's probably, he obviously didn't want to sell because they were like way above market. I'm like, where do you get these prices?
Yeah,
and Katie, I know you've seen that.
Why do you want to mark it up so high? Are you there just to display it and not sell it? I would think if you're in a booth, you want to get rid of it. So give me a fair price. If you give me a fair price, I'll buy it.
Yeah, no, I even talked to him. I go, hey, are these the actual prices? Is there a little bit of like wiggle room? And he was all like, No, it's priced as is. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave it as is and walk away. You know? But okay, let me show you some Spawn books. Um this one I actually got at WonderCon 2 years ago. Um no, was it WonderCon? No, this was LA Comic Con. I got this at LA Comic Con 2 years ago. This is what I was missing, the Malibu Sun.
Ooh,
What I love about this, it's a clean copy. It's a clean copy.
nice.
It would be, I think it would grade at least a 9.4
Nice.
with a nice press. It doesn't really need any cleaning. Yeah, and it's the colors are bright. Get a good press, and I think I could get at least a 9.4. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, JD, I don't like to get my books graded.
That's
You know,
fine.
I know Rob Fastacks, he wants me on his show, but I don't have a lot of graded. I like it raw dog. But
Yeah.
unless it's a big key. If it costs like $1,000 up, I want it graded because I want to get what I'm paying for. You know? But other than that, for me,
Collect what you like, brother. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. It's
exactly.
whatever you have. Like I happen to get graded books. Like when I came back, my buddy got me into graded books. But you know, I'm in the same boat. I do like raw books. I have 7,000 books, but they're mostly raw. And that's the way I like it. So
Well, you're probably like me.
yeah.
We read our comics.
Yeah.
I read comics. I read comics.
I have them
read
since I was
comics.
8. I have the same books that I've had since I was 8 years old. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I've been collecting for a long time, and I love my books.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I told you when I started YouTube, I was selling comics. Oh
No, Rob always
That's
comments
it.
on the edge. Always tells me, "No, I know you're a black hole, and you don't get rid of your books." Like to community friends, brothers and sisters that I love, I'll ship them some books when I have doubles and stuff. And if they love it as much as me, and they have that gleam in their eye, I'm gonna mail it to you.
Yeah,
But
because you know they appreciate it.
yes,
Yeah, I'm the
but
same way.
yeah, not buying them, like selling them, I can't.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah, that's another of my brothers. Let's go. So,
Woo, what's up, brother?
remember last year's New York Comic Con? This one?
Oh,
This was the Peach Momoko, Todd McFarlane collab.
yeah.
Dude, there was a lot of controversy as far as like, bad planning. What do you call it? Bad planning? There was like scalpers trying to buy as many as they could to flip it. And Peach Momoko.
Yeah, it was true.
Yeah, it's true.
What's the first thing I did? I hugged all three of you right there when I saw you.
So Peach Momoko does not want to go to New York Comic Con because that experience was so bad. Which I hope she reconsiders because the people of New York Comic Con is that sucks. That if she wouldn't want to go back there, so hopefully she reconsiders. But like this, I always do the clear backing boards, so you can see the back.
Yeah.
And the thing, Tom McFarlane, he just gets the best artists and covers are fire. That's one of the reasons why I love Spawn. So there's that one. We talked earlier about my relationship with my LCS. I love those guys. Those guys, it's my happy place. The thing is, every time I go there, they're so welcoming. They're always hooking me up. They know what I like, and they'll pull if there's something that they know I like. They'll pull it and put it in my box. Not even ask me. They'll just put it in there, right? And I really appreciate that. Never Comics in downtown San Diego. It's Aaron, the owner, Zach. Yeah, I love those guys. They're so they're just awesome. But when they had the one per store Spawn variant, the one with a Tom McFarlane,
nice.
they had this waiting for me. And you know what the joke is? That they gave me the Paul discount. They even have a term for it. Say we gave you the Paul discount. So yeah,
you
want to give me the great price.
You're gonna get one of these for that.
What's happening, hot stuff?
That is sick.
Oh, do you guys know what movie that's from? 16 Candles.
Yeah.
My wife loves that movie. That's funny. My wife loves that movie. So again, a clear backing board
Nice.
of that.
Sick, dude.
So, and then, the thing is that I have the majority of the keys. I got a lot of the homage covers. I got that at Heroes. A lot of the homage covers at Heroes. So those are taken care of. It's between like 200 and 250. There's like a complete, like full run of all the homage covers. Even the one with, where the Tom McFarlane where Batman's hugging the girl.
Oh yeah.
They did a Spawn version of that. That was the most expensive one. That was like $300 bucks. So, but this is the one. There's a lot of versions. Not virgins. Versions. Let me clear that up. Versions. Versions
Better.
of spawns. There's different. Spawns in the Spawn universe. One of them is Gunslinger Spawn.
Oh yeah, that's a
so the thing is, I was searching for these for a long time. A lot of them were just priced through the roof. At the time, I just couldn't afford it because just couldn't afford it. But I found these two together as a set cheaper than buying just one. So yeah. I had to jump at it. So I ended up getting these, and they're pretty minty fresh. Nice. So yeah. This one and this one, and then okay. I told JD that I broke open the safe to get out some of my books out of my safe because I want to show him what I have. So these are four of my big slabs. The cool thing is that again, these are comics that with the pandemic, I was looking to make a few bucks, so I sold these comics and I regretted it. And the cool thing is that through the years, after the pandemic, I ended up getting some of them back. So one of them that he's one of my favorite. I never really say that he's my favorite, but he is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe, Black Panther. So this is Fantastic Four 52.
Nice.
Yeah. When I sold this bad boy raw, and the condition wasn't as good. I think it was like a 5, maybe 5.5. But yeah, I was happy to get this 7.0.
That's fire.
Thank you. And then, the thing is, a lot of the times when you get certain books, you kind of remember the time and place where you got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then this was Fantastic Four number 7, another book that I sold that I recently got. Dude, I had this. I sold a slabbed one, a 9.0.
Ooh. But you know what? This one still gets this.
Damn! Well, no. The thing is that it's like, okay, I could get another first appearance of Silver Surfer, not at a 9.0. But I'm happy with a 7. I'm good with like the 7 grade, because they most of the time, a lot of the time it just presents well.
Oh yeah.
And Silver Surfer is another. Back then, dude, JD, I was such a Marvel guy. You know what I mean? There was no. It was like there was no question. I just loved Marvel characters. These days, not so much. I'm more into DC, and I collect more independent stuff.
They're loving the books.
So okay, so this book right here, it was a Vegas trip, and they had a comic book store, Torpedo Comics.
Oh yeah,
they had and I think when we went, they were just brand new. This is how long ago I got this comic. Is like Torpedo. They just opened up, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the drummer's name that owns it. He's the lead drummer from System of a Down, and I can't remember his name right now. But anyways, we were there in Vegas, And the funny thing is, it's so far away from the strip. You have to take like a Uber. And I remember the story like it was like fucking yesterday. It was funny. So
Them Silver Surfer was awesome.
so we hail a Uber, and the lady driver was a sweetheart, right? But you could tell she's not from this country. And she turns around and she looks at us and goes, I don't know how to get there. Can you tell me how to get there? And I'm all, lady, you live here and you're the Uber driver. You figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. I've never been there. So, and you know how like, a seasoned driver, Uber driver knows like shortcuts, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to go on here because, we'll hit traffic. No, we hit traffic. So we must have like hit like rush hour traffic. And I'm like, oh my God, this lady. And then it's funny because it took us probably an hour to get there. Whereas if she would hit side streets, 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Because because remembering from where we were at and where we ended up. And then she had the gall to say, oh, if you like, I can wait out here for you. When you guys are done, I'll drive you back. I was like, hell no. We're gonna go with someone else. But we didn't say that. I was thinking it. I didn't say it. But she was nice. She was a sweet lady. It's just that, man, I didn't have the patience. But going there, I don't know if the layout is the same. It's probably totally different because it's been years since I've been there. But they had inside they had a Walker inside. Yeah. They had that, and then they had a vault, and it was open, and inside the vault was like, dude, all these big keys and stuff. Yep. And what was and of course I couldn't afford anything in there, but they still had like big keys outside of it. And one of the keys, and when I bought this raw. So giant size X-Men.
Wow.
So when I bought this raw, I bought it for $250.
Wow.
And then I got it graded 6.0. I'm happy with this grade.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's part of the collection. And then people are gonna hate me. People are gonna hate me in the chat. Everyone's gonna tell me to F off. But Wolverine's not one of my favorite characters. No. I don't even think he's on my top 10. But you got to give when we're talking about sports, you got to give up talent. You can't deny talent. Like this right here. Yeah. So this was a comic that I sold. I had a 7.5 of this. I sold it. Made a good chunk of money. But then I was like, oh man, I need to get that back. So I couldn't afford a 7.5. So I got a 5.0. Nice. But you know what? If you look at it in person, you'd be like, how did I get a 5.0? Because it looks nicer than my 7.5 that I sold. So it must be something inside.
Yeah.
Inside, because outside it looks beautiful. Yeah, it must be something inside because it does say white pages. And I think my other one, the 7.5 said white pages. So I
think this is you right here.
I do like the X-Men.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go with this. I used to be a diehard X-Men fan. I used to buy every title. Lately, not so much. And
Spidey is. I hear, like, I try to read some Spider-Man and I couldn't.
Yeah,
it's not.
Doesn't have the same magic, And okay, all right. So I know she's big in the hobby as far as like a creator and people love her. But anything with Gail Simone, I am not reading because she does not. Dude, she doesn't know how to draw right for dudes.
I thought we were friends.
I'm sorry, Hermville. You're still my homie. Well, no. Okay, so the thing with I went to a Comic Con when they were announcing the new X-Men run, not the one that they're doing now. They're gonna come out with another X-Men, but the one about 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And she was saying, "I'm gonna bring the romance back into the X-Men," and I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's always been romance in X-Men." So I was kind of like, "Oh, this is gonna be a shit show." And then they're saying like they were introducing a new X-Men that has all the powers of all the mutants. I was like, "What are you doing?" You know, and to this day, nothing. Even though they debuted that character, nobody talks about that character because nobody gives a shit about that character. You know, and the thing what I hate about the X-Men titles, they'll make like 16 titles. They'll make 16 mutant books, and it's like, no, write one kick-ass X-Men book. People will buy it. Don't give us 16 mediocre X-Men books. I know I'm ranting. Ooh,
All right.
I'm ranting. I'm getting off my chest. See, it's like a weight that just got lifted off my shoulders, JD.
It's JD therapy here, baby.
No, that's the thing with me. If they could just write one title, one kick-ass title, I'd jump back on board. But you got to get rid of Gail Simone, man. She can't write for guys. She writes for like a woman's perspective, you know, which is okay. No, don't get me wrong. There needs to be books like that, but not X-Men. Heck no. X-Men is like, you know, that should be your cornerstone. You know how like Batman is DC?
Yeah.
So Marvel should be, as far as like Marvel should be Spider-Man and X-Men. Those two titles should be like the best writers, the best art, you know, you fucking, you know, don't spare nothing.
They have the format. They have the Chris Claremont format. You give the action with a taste of real life, and you show the human side of them, which they are humans, but you see the human life. It's not just all fighting. And if you show the romance, you show what they're going through, you show the you know, all the bad thing a regular person goes through, but you give the superpower love, just the way Chris Claremont did it. If you stick to that format, you have a winner. You don't have to, you know, go away from it. You have already the format how you're supposed to run the book. Just do that.
Well, you know what was promising when they were doing like the Krakoa storyline. I wasn't all on board, man. You know, they had Mark Brooks doing the art. Oh, Mark Brooks, man, that guy, he could draw a piece of shit, and you'd be like, damn, that's dope. I want that. You know what I mean, he's just beautiful artist like that. That I was all in. I was all in on that one. You know, started out really good, but then now it's what it is now, and I just can't get into it. One title, guys, Marvel. You only have to write one kick-ass X-Men title, and then when everyone is in love with that, break off into another one. Don't give us 16 mediocre titles and jam it down our throats. That's just not going to happen, and that kills LCSs that are struggling. You know what I mean? The thing is, you got to have good stuff on the shelf so people will go in and go after it. If it's crappy, that stuff's going to sit on your shelf. That they don't want. Comic book stores don't want to hold on to crap.
Yeah,
it's all
gimmick stuff now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I like a little bit of gimmicks, but not too much.
I'm not shoving it down my throat though.
No. You know the Batman, the polybag.
Yeah,
dude. That was my first polybag, and I actually enjoyed like opening and see what I got in there
because you like cards.
Yeah, I do like cards. But I did, you know, see, so Cisco would disagree with me, but I did find a honey hole. I thought it was a honey hole. Oh, sure, dude. I got like stacks of comics from this spot, and it's cool because everything was $1, you know.
Nice.
So like, okay, so I'm big on Warhammer. As you can see, I got some Warhammer figures here. I also have Warhammer. I play the video game. The Space Marines 2. I love it. But yeah, anyways, I found these in there. And all these are for $1. And then the thing is that you don't find these in a lot of like long bins in comic book stores. And if you do find them, they're like $5, $6. I mean, for $1, dude, I grabbed the whole stack. I grabbed everything that was Warhammer. I just went like this, and I said, I'm buying it. And I did. And it was the cool thing is it was most of it was comics I don't have. This one, I do have like 4 of these. But for $1, I'll grab it again. That's a dope cover.
That is a cool cover, dude.
Yeah. And then one that I was really happy that they have is Warhammer Monthly. The real early issues and the very late issues are very pricey. The reason is because they're short printed. They didn't make a lot of it. I did find some early ones and some in the middle. And the cool thing is ones I didn't have. So that was like 5.
Did you see what Steve put?
6. The lore is interesting. Paul, you should check out a toy company called Joy Toy. Dude, Joy Toy. This is Joy Toy right here.
He's got it covered, Steve.
Well, they got a whole freaking line. They got a whole freaking line. But I do have two that I like. Yeah, this one is 8.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I have, man, I wish I could find them. I do have some early convention issues of Warhammer 40K. Right now, I have 3 of them. 3 of them. Because I think it's dated. Is it 98? It's either 98 or 2002. I know that's like a big gap in between, but it's either one of those years. And there was a San Diego Comic-Con convention exclusive, and they're very limited. At the time I was buying them for $50. Dude, they're on eBay right now for $1,000.
Oh shoot.
So just wait until Henry Cavill, when they come out with a Warhammer movie, a legit Warhammer movie, it's gonna be through the roof. Number 9.
Oh, I like that cover.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really these. I was happy that they had these 11, 23. So, and I also like, okay, this was a ghost book for me. It took me 2 years to find this book. I finally found it. Unfortunately, the only reason I found it was the sole copy on eBay. And I was like, oh damn, I gotta get it, because if I didn't get it, I would never have gotten it. So it's this one right here. So this is Elric.
Oh.
This is from Windy City Comics. And the funny thing is, this book came out in, wait, I gotta look it up. Shit. My mind went blank. I'm sorry, dude. Let me look this up real quick. And I'm going to tell you, the reason why I want to find out the date it came out, because people didn't believe me. Yeah, this came out in 1973. And I told them, hey, I'm looking for this comic book magazine. And it came out in 1973. And they looked at the price tag. They said $1.25. It's like, there was no comic magazine for $1.25 in 1973. Yeah, it's in my hand. It's in my hand, bro. If you look inside, it'll say 1973. But this is like a ghost, because this is not the actual first printing. This is kind of like a variant before variants. Oh. So this is very limited. There's a guy on Instagram, I forget his name. He has 3 of these. God, lucky dog. And I asked, hey, would you be willing? No. Even before I could like finish saying, will you sell me one? He just said no. I was like, fuck. So I had to go out and find it myself. I actually went to the East Coast when I went to Heroes, and I looked everywhere, up and down that convention. I couldn't find it. When I came home, I saw this online. I swooped it up, because I knew if I didn't buy it, it'd probably be forever until I found another copy. So happy to have this.
Congrats,
And the reason
brother.
why I said that is because at the at the at the Honey Hole, they had some Elric comics, and they had a full run, but I only got um a certain couple. Well, let me show you. I'm talking now. It's better if I show you, because I knew I could like I knew who the artist was, but I couldn't remember his name. So I found these, and this pie right here is $1. Dude, this is Francisco Matina.
Oh, that's a Matina?
Yeah,
I would say that's a sick cover though.
I know. I was like, oh shit, that's somebody that I know, but I can't think of it. So I bought it, and I came home to look it up, and I was like, oh yeah, it's a Matina. So, dude, that is like gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I had to pick that up, especially for $1. And then here's another Matina. So there was only 2 Matina covers that he did in this run, and they were Elric covers, and I had to get them. So I bought those. And then Jim Lee. I love Jim Lee. And the thing is that Wildcats. I loved Wildcats, dude. I remember in the 90s that shit was crazy. And one of my favorite Wildcat was Grifter.
Yeah.
And so I got this. I got that. I saw that in the bin for $1, so I picked that up. I love Grifter. I can't show it to you because it's on my wall. But John Jang, dude, the guy could draw everything. One of his early pieces is he did Grifter, and that was like one of the first things I ever bought from John Jang. I said, oh shit, I gotta get that. So bought it, had him sign it. It's on my wall. But yeah. And then, dude, Jay Lee, dude, you can't leave a Jay Lee in a dollar bin, and I'm not gonna pick it up. So had to pick this
Oh,
up.
dude, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, issue 1. Yeah, issue 1, Jay Lee. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get that.
Yeah. Grifter, you know why I love Grifter? He reminds me of Gambit.
Yeah. He's very close to being. I know he has psychic abilities, but he's very close to being a street level character. I mean, if you look at the Wildcats, the team assembled, dude, he's like the most like everyone else can like Warblade, his fucking fingers. Yeah. He's like a Terminator, like that Terminator that could like make weapons. Yeah, him. And then what was the one that Maul? The one that gets angrier it gets, it grows bigger. Yeah.
And dude, Voodoo.
Yeah. Zealot.
Yeah.
Zealot. Yeah. And then Prophet number 1. Saw that for $1. Picked that up.
I love the Plot covers. Those covers by Plot are amazing.
Yeah. And then this was the only Wildcat comic that they had, so I bought it.
Nice.
Yeah. For some reason, I looked, and when I was collecting Wildcats, I only have like 1 through 11. I was like, why did I stop at 11? I have no idea.
Maybe because of delays, because they had a lot of delays then, and I kind of jumped out.
I think that's what hurt them. That's what hurt. Yeah, and the delays was like, yeah. And then, dude, George Perez. I saw this War of the Gods. Had to get that.
Fire.
Yeah. Rest in peace, George Perez. No one could draw that many characters in one space, and it just looks dope. I mean, he did it continuously throughout his career, and just to see this in the dollar bin, I was like, dude, that's a crime to leave this.
Yeah,
I had to get that. Are you watching Peacemaker? The second season?
I'm 2 episodes behind. So
yeah,
no spoils.
No. I'm behind like this week. I didn't watch this week's episode. Okay. I gotta watch that later today.
Yeah,
but
I heard it. Yeah, I hear it's good. And
it's good.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uncle Sam. I saw this. This is like a variant of this. This one's what issue? This is issue 1. Variant of issue 1. Uncle Sam. That's cool about that. Saw Omega 1. Picked that up. And then
It too.
so Jeff Johns, when he was doing the New 52, big fan of that. So Green Lantern, I was reading Green Lantern, and they had a nice run of the 52. So I'm only missing 2 from the whole run, but the majority I found there. So like
Ooh.
29, 30,
Oh, that's a hard cover to
31.
find.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool. Bottom
Nice.
for $1. Yeah, but I was missing this for my run. 31, 32, 33, 38, 42. I think that's the last one. Yeah, 42. That was the last one. So yeah, I'm only missing from this Green Lantern run. I'm only missing two issues. So I was happy about that. And then Haunt, I'm collecting Spawn. I'm looking, okay, are there going to be any spawns for $1? I look, no spawns. But they had Haunt. I was like surprised.
Oh, there you go.
I was surprised that they had Hunt. So they had I bought them all. So this was 12, 16, 19, 20, 21.
That's a dope cover.
22. Oh, dude, check out this cover. I don't know what they're doing here. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's a Hunt cover? I've never seen that cover. I was like, oh, interesting. 23, 24.
Sick cover.
Thank you. 25 and 27. I think that's the last one.
Dude, nice pickups, dude.
Yeah, all for $1, man. So, and I could say it because it's probably going to be, they're only going to probably do this for a couple more weeks. They're in a location, right? And what they're trying to do is they're trying to move locations. So they're trying to lessen their inventory so the move is not so bad. But in the meantime, they got some books to buy. So I'm probably going to visit probably 2 or 3 more times. Once they go to their new location, we'll see. I don't know what the situation as far as like deals like that. But right now I'm loving it,
Hey, one of my LCSs that has back issues, I got statues at 70% off. Like they didn't want to carry it over. Some Iron Studios, I got a Forge. Like I love the X-Men. I love Forge, but it's not one of the priority statues I'm going to buy. But for 70%, hell yeah, I'm going to take it. And I was like, it's a dope piece, but I didn't want to pay full price. He's like, dude, 70% off. Go ahead. I'm all done. I'll take it. I even got the pyro up there. My big head blocks it, but I have a pyro up there at 70% off. I was like, oh, I'll take both statues.
Brotherhood of Mutants. I'm telling you, man, X-Men, damn. One good book, guys. Yeah. All you need is to do one good book and your because your fans are out there. They're hesitant to be buying some crap, and that could be with a lot of IPs. I mean, we could talk another hour about IPs that could be doing better.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with us as collectors, as fans of pop culture, we have a lot of options. Mm-hmm. If you don't bring it, somebody else will. Because I don't know. Did you watch Demon Slayer Infinity Castle in the theaters? Okay, so I watched the whole series of Demon Slayer. I watched all 4 seasons, and then when they came out with the movie not only had the same vibe as the series, they actually went up another notch and made it perfect for the big screen. Man, my wife was like laughing at me, because the thing is that I was laughing, I was cheering, and she was like, "Man, you really like this stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." And I told her, "Hey, you're lucky it wasn't subtitled, because I thought that shit was gonna be subtitled, but they just dubbed it. You know what I mean? They had English. So, but I was ready to do the subtitles. Dude, I'm okay with subtitles. Yeah. Anime, And Godzilla. Did you watch Shin Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was good with that.
Oh,
I'm
hell
good
yeah.
with that stuff. Yeah. I could follow along, read, and enjoy it just like anything else. So
Yeah,
um,
you made me watch
let me
Demon
see.
Slayer the movie. Had no clue, and it was what was going on. My wife had to explain everything to me. That's cool,
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Did you
No,
get addicted?
Leanne,
That's the question. Did you get addicted? So if you did, then hey, touche to the wife. You did.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was well done. The music was perfect to the scenes. So when they had the fight scenes, oh, next
Oh,
level. Like,
I'm gonna have
dude,
to
it was
watch it then.
so good. Yeah, and then even movie theater, it has like the surround sound. So it's like, oh my god. And my wife's like not looking at the screen, she's looking at me geeking out,
Oh yeah, that's the best part because my wife, like, uh, took her once to a con and she said, "I've never seen you have a bigger smile." I go, and I made her melt. I go, "Yes, you did when I married you." And she's
Oh,
like, she started laughing and she's like, "You're right." I go, "The two happiest parts was marrying you and checking out comics." I go, "Those are like you're number one. Comics are number two, but
yeah.
that's how I feel with her." Like I was like, "Oh, dude," and she started laughing. She goes, "Oh my god, like you're freaking hilarious." But she loved the way I was looking at him, just happy. So it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I'll watch the series just for you because you got me intrigued. So I'll check it out, dude. I know
Dude, look
watching.
what Steve said.
See,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
look.
I know he
And
watched it.
the thing is, and the thing about the Demon Slayer, when people die, they stay dead. So there's some meaning behind that. You know what I mean? Like if someone, and fan favorites too. Characters that you like will get killed off, and it's like, oh,
Oh, God damn
heartstrings. Yeah, no, it's so good, so good. Now that I think about it, oh shit, yeah, I did cry too. Um, yeah, I don't know where I was, but yeah, no, the thing is that there's a lot of things that I'm passionate about. Another thing that besides sports cards, besides comics, love anime, Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is a bit
Yep, I
is
know you
a
love
oh
that.
dude, like all this right here. These are three rows. It's like one, two, three. Underneath is two more shelves. It's all like OG Dungeons and Dragons book. Since I was 10, comic books, sports cards, and Dungeons and Dragons. And those things were big influences in my life. Getting into high school, I got into sports, so I kind of had to lay off all that stuff because I like girls, and girls, that was kryptonite to girls. You know, yeah, you didn't tell a girl that. Oh yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons. What? Where are you going?
Yep, I agree.
My wife had no idea that I did all of this until I snagged her and put a ring on it. And I was, oh, by the way,
This is me.
this is me. Like, what? What is that stuff? Um, yeah. So, anyways, oh, dude, I remember back then, like my wife, she is very proud of my collection for some reason, and we would go to parties and stuff. And she goes, "Oh yeah, this is my husband. He collects like say, oh hey baby, we don't know these people. Don't be telling him that shit, you know." But now it's like, hey, we're the cool kids now,
Yeah,
JD. We're the
yeah,
cool
we are.
kids.
It's cool
Heck
to
yeah,
be a
man.
nerd now.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
totally
didn't tell
agree.
us.
Girl, you want to go? Yep. Now you can. As like
No,
it's
you
different.
can. Yeah.
But we got well, my wife's a collector. So like people who think she collects anything cute. So like the last con before LA, I spent more on her than I did me. San Diego. I bought her a strawberry shortcake figure. I bought
Yeah.
her an Alice in Wonderland figure, two prints. I spent more money on her than I did myself. I was like laughing, and freaking who was laughing at me? John was laughing at me. He's like, "Oh, what'd you get?" I go, "Oh, this is all my wife's." It was like a bag, like full of her stuff, and I had one item. I go, this one's mine. Which is
John
cool.
Comics with Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love John. John's a great guy. Yeah.
That's one of them. Another one of my boys right there. I've been.
Yes, I know. I saw the beginning. I saw the beginning. I saw Steve, and I saw a lot of Steve, and I saw a lot of John. And you know, the thing with John is, you know, the cool thing is that we got to spend some time together. We actually, I asked him, "Hey, man, have you eaten lunch?" And he was like, "Nah." I said, "You know what? I know a Mexican restaurant on the other side of Petco Park. The food's decent. Pricing is right in line, and if there's no crowds, you know what I mean. It's like you go in there,
Nice.
they have beer. So we went in there, and it used to be Lolita's. Now they call it. I don't know what they call it anymore. I can't think of the name of it. But there's a Mexican restaurant on the other side of Petco Park. So and like there's no crowds back there, and you could sit down, eat some good like tacos, have a nice burrito. I forget. I think he had like a chimichanga. It was like, he had this like giant chimichanga. Dude, he downed that whole thing. And
For being a skinny guy, he can eat.
oh yeah. John's good people. No, dude.
Yeah. Paul, you're in it too. You're Cali too, baby.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Nah, dude, Steve. Hey, Steve, we should have done that selfie. that I was telling. I don't know if you were here when I was saying it, but how we ran into each other at Comic-Con, and we're like, where are you going? I'm going that way. And where are you going? Oh, I'm going that way. So all right, we'll catch up later on. And we never did because you know what I mean? How Comic-Con is like that crazy. It's that crazy. Just to get from one side to the other. If you see somebody, you got to take a selfie with them because you never know if you're gonna ever see them again. You know.
Well, it's like I knew I was gonna see him the following day, and we always do dinner plans. It's like doesn't matter what time it is, you go do your collection because I know he's a toy collector, so am I. But I need to get my stuff. Like I had to get the wifey stuff because the wifey lets me go do my thing. So I was like, strawberry shortcake #1, got to go get it. And I even got an autograph. But like my Steve's my brother through and through. Like he's the one I've known the longest, and I'll do anything for that guy. And I told him, let's have dinner. I go Saturday, whatever we're gonna do what you got to hunt. If we hang out, we hang out. If not, I know you got to do your stuff, but we'll go have dinner. We had dinner. So it was lunch or dinner. I can't remember. It was like,
dude. Hey, next year, I'm gonna. If you guys will allow me, I like to tag along. I like to break some bread with you bros.
Of course,
that'd be a good time. Yeah,
it's always there, dude. Day one when I told you, we hugged each other. You're a brother for life. I go, we're gonna hang.
Like, we did, and man. I gotta tell you, man, God, that was so much fun. It was you, John, Ryan, Cisco, and I think we had who else did we have? We had someone else with us. Can't think of his name. Shoot. But dude, just going around hunting for books, dude, that vibe, man, that was unbeatable, bro. Yeah. Dude. Robert, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, he's here. Saying hi to Steve.
Big Rob.
Yeah, much love. Much love. Most definitely.
Yeah, dude, just having dinner. Nice. Like LA Comic-Con, Rob took me to some Korean barbecue, and I was chilling with him and his wife, and had a blast, dude. Breaking bread with like brothers and sisters, that's the best. Like it makes it even next level.
Well, it was funny because I another day I took Durs collecting with Durs, and I said, "Oh yeah, I was here the other time. I brought John over here." And John and Durs was like, "Hey man, do you take all your dates over here?" I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Dude, you took John here." I go, "Yeah, dude, the food's good." I told dude, the food's good, the price is right. You know, there's no crowds. You know what I mean? You can get in and out, we can relax. It's a little walk, you know. It's from the convention center to the other side of Petco, but it's worth it, man.
Oh yeah. If you ever that's my go-to. Like, I go a little bit more to go see Steve. He has some spots over there, dude. He's taking me to go eat. There's spots to eat. Like I introduced James when he came down. I'm gonna take you to a hot dog stand that's been here for like 70 years. This is a spot. And
oh shit,
he ate a hot dog and OG snap and got the good chili, and he loved it. So another thing besides collecting is eating. I love doing that.
Oh. yeah. No, most definitely. Yeah, you're not gonna eat no convention floor. Nah, it's not satisfying, bro.
No,
you know, when you hunt, you got eat a good meal. Yeah, most definitely. Let's say okay. We talked about Dungeons and Dragons, cards, dude. You playing video games?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm playing Fortnite. Like Caroline got me playing that. I'm old school. Like if you have an old Nintendo 64, I have my Xbox is chipped. So I have like old school games like Pitfall.
Oh shit, that is old school.
Yeah, like I played back when it was that Street Fighter 2. You know, Robin, Steve who's a Street Fighter champion right here. So
dude, Street Fighter 6?
Dude, let's do it. Mortal Kombat, I'll take anybody out.
I play. You know what? I gotta say, I'm not good, but I love it. I've never been good at Street Fighter, but I love it.
Yeah,
I love it, dude. And you know what? I play like the worst character you could play. Well, he's decent in Street Fighter 6. E Honda. I love E Honda.
Yeah,
dude, you're gonna laugh too because I have an E Honda shirt that I put on order. My wife's like, "What did you order on Amazon?" I said, "Oh, it's a Street Fighter shirt." She's like shaking her head, walking away. But, dude, I love E Honda. Dude, I can't buy any of the action figures though.
Yeah, right.
Damn, JD, stop! Oh, my hand was hurting.
Oh, he's got it for work. Nice.
Yeah. No, that's always good for you. Dude, I'm off on Thursday and Friday. I gotta work this weekend.
Yes.
Street Fighter movie, I think it'll be dope. I think it'll be decent. They got a lot of wrestlers, you know,
I hope
that's gonna be in it. So, Cody Rhodes, it should be dope.
When you pulled out the San Diego Comic-Con Street Fighter Alex Ross cover, I bought it too.
Did you?
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a must.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of white space around it, which would be a good thing to get signatures. So I'm looking to get those signed. Dude, let me show you the stack of blank covers I have. You're going to laugh.
Dan, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I did. I had a blast. I'm trying to remember. Now he's got me thinking about it.
Dude, look at this. These are all blank covers. So, a guy that I want him to do some work for me is John Jang. I mentioned him earlier. I hit him up on Instagram, and I told him what I was looking to get done. He's all, you know what? Next time you see me, and I told him, well, the next major comic convention that I'll be at, that you'll probably be at, is WonderCon. I said, I'm going to be at WonderCon. And then he says, well, right now, and John Jang, he's always like, dude, all the time, he's dropping fire. You know what I mean? So he's a busy man, and I know that. And I told him, hey, bro, whenever there's a window when you're doing commissions, when you open it, just remember me because I'm ready when you are. And I told him, hey, I know you're not cheap, but I say, hey, I know how good you are. You're, and I'm a big fan of you. And if anyone's gonna, I want to get work done, it's gonna be you. And he goes, all right, we could talk. And so, nice. Yeah. So
I want you to see this comic, Paul. Did you see that?
Let me see. Paul, send me your address. I'll send you. Oh, damn! What? Damn, Steve, you're so kind, bro. All right, I'll send you my address. Dude.
Dan. Oh yeah, Dan. I did say Dan, but I'm
saying Dan's dude,
brother.
Danny. Okay, so Danny is my homie in Canada, and the I messed up. I got something for him. He's a big Sarlacc fan, so I got this dope poster. um, it was drawn by this artist, and he just draw good stuff. Can't think of his name right now. But I got it. He signed it. I bought a tube, sent it to him. I forgot to put on when you send stuff to Canada, you got to put like gift. You have to put down
Oh, yeah.
gift, and for some reason, I don't know if it was a box to check or I had the writing gift or something. I didn't do that. And the thing is, it cost me close to $50 to send it to him. Well, he had to pay $50 to get the poster. I was like, I feel so bad. Yeah. He said it's the main piece on his wall. Yeah. And I definitely wanted to get to him, but next time, Danny, when I send you something, I'm gonna put gift on there. So and he won't let me. He won't let me pay. He won't let me give him the $50 that he paid because I don't want. It was a gift. You know what I mean? But I'm glad he enjoys it, and yeah.
It came from a brother, so I understand. I could see his point. You thought of him and you sent it to him, so he's a good guy, dude.
Yeah.
But
dude, blank covers. Every time they have blank covers, I pick up a blank cover, and I forget. That's why I put them out in a stack because now that I say, oh, I gotta stop buying blank covers because I got this one, I got this one, got this one. I got this one. Are you reading Exquisite Corpses?
I need 2 more before I read it. You made me buy it because I love the way you were talking about it. So I have it.
James Tinian. Ooh.
Yeah, but I can't read a book unless it's at least 5 to 6 issues. Because like the TV series, I don't like reading one and I gotta wait a whole freaking week or a month for it. So I always get like 5 or 6 books and then I read it straight.
And I like that. That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like the to be continued kind of mode. It irritates me.
Street Fighter 1. And you know what? The thing is, some of these blank covers, they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you one that is worth a lot of money. I didn't know. So now I'm kind of like, well, if someone's gonna draw on it, it has to be someone legit. I'm not gonna just let any schmo like just draw on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I'll get to it, but we got another Street Fighter, Spawn, Warhammer, and these aren't all of them too. I have a couple blanks in those folder portfolios.
Yeah,
I always have one in my backpack, so when I go to a show, I have them on hand. And if I don't put them in that backpack, I forget them. Here's a blank Exquisite Corpses. So this is the one that's worth a lot of money. This is like just this, the Star Wars. That's money right there.
He has a cookbook coming in.
Yeah.
Street Fighter cookbook.
Really?
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Scarlet, Destro.
Nice.
Yeah, see, now I got to put this aside. And then a couple spawns. Another Spawn.
Yeah, I know you would have those.
And then, a couple more Street Fighters. So, and the thing with me too is like, I kind of like put them in top loaders, and then I put double stick tape, and I put it against my wall. So I have like original art on my wall here, and then in the back, the front. This is the back. This is the front. I have the wall of Jang because Jang has done so many. And the thing is, when I go to a major con, I always do a beeline for him. He knows it. He knows that I'm a fan. So I collect his covers, and I always have him do a remark. Sign it and do a remark. So I got a bunch just right here. And then just recently, Street Fighter. He does. Dude, I always tell him, hey man, when are you gonna do a Honda? He's like, oh, they gotta call me and tell me, hey, that's what I want. I said, oh, I want one of those. And then because he did what did he do? He did a Chun Li. He did a Vega.
Yeah, he did Vega. I remember the
Yeah,
Vega one.
yeah. I got the Vega one, and then there's two that I just can't think right now. I'm just thinking about all this stuff. But he did a Ryu and Ken just recently, and he also did a Dollism.
Oh,
And so I have those, but I haven't seen him since I've got those. So WonderCon, I'm gonna have him do a remark, sign those, and then we're gonna talk about him doing some work for me. Hopefully, he's free,
nice.
which is I don't know. We'll see. He says we'll talk. So I was like, oh, I'm better than not saying. That's better than no. I'll take.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Then
There's a
no,
chat.
it's cool. Yeah, yeah. He's my favorite. Jang Gang. I know there's a lot of John Jang fans out there, but yeah, I'm part of the Jang Gang. Then dude's cool too. Cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
he
I love
is
that.
cool.
Yeah,
My buddy Paul, another Paul,
Yeah.
that I've known that works with me. He's one of my boys. Big fan. We always go when I see him at WonderCon. So this time I'll hang out with you guys and you'll see him because he's always there. So
have you had Iman on this show?
no, I'm gonna do a pre-recorded one with him because he's
Okay.
always busy with his family. I'm like, hey, I'll do anything live, pre-recorded.
Yeah. That's how I'm doing my my conversation with the community because dude, a lot of our homies they're in the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what 3 hours, 4 hours difference. Like Danny's in Canada. He's 4 hours difference. So and that's why I have my show on Tuesdays at 5 for the East Coast guys so they could drop in. But what was I saying? Dude, we're having a great conversation. I know.
It basically morphs to anything it wants to. So the conversation is fun, and that's all we need. If it's just showing stuff, that's what we do. So this is what my show's all about. Is just hanging out and geeking out. I'm having a blast.
Yeah. Well, I besides reading Marvel, DC, independent, I do support a lot of independent writers and artists. Like this guy right here, Marvin Wynn. He's the creator of The Edge. I've been friends with that guy for a few years. Great guy. I love his product. He's coming out on. He has a Kickstarter right now. He's coming out with an action figure. One of his characters, Blaine. He's making a Blaine action figure. If you guys haven't hit that up, you guys should check it out. It's dope. But I've collected his comics since issue 1. Dude, I got like posters here on the wall. I also have like. So the thing with The Edge, what it is it's it's kind of like a drug, and when people take it, if it doesn't kill you, if it doesn't outright kill you, if you survive the experience of taking this drug, you get superpowers, right? So he created like this whole world full of like superheroes, original creations. God, the guy has a great imagination. But he's coming out with like drop that. Coming out with like action figures, statues, toys, stickers, and like I have like the original art. Like, dude, I love original art, and the thing is that it's not cheap. Original art's not cheap. The only reason that I have some of his original pieces is because we're cool. You know what I mean? Other than that, I do have some stuff before. I don't know if you can see it. Nah. Oh well, you can't see it because it's up on top. But I do have some original art. But it was before when original art was cheap. You could get original art for like $100.
Yeah.
150. Now it's like you're talking $5,000, $10,000, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Anything with like Spider-Man, Venom, Superman, Batman, forget about it. It's just too much.
Like I'm on the same boat. Like Scott McDaniel, I talked to him.
Yeah.
He did the first 100 and like volume 2, Nightwing. And I have an original page.
You read
Issue.
Nightwing?
Yeah. Oh, I love Nightwing.
Oh, nice.
I have page 8 of number 12. Issue 8, page 12. I bought the original page off of him, right? And he's actually done it on a commission for me. And I go, I just love the way your bats and Nightwings come out. You have that blocky edge. He said, "Do you want me to ink it?" I'm all, "No, I love your pencil." I go, leave me one pencil. Your pages are inked, so I'll take it. I go, but if it, do me the honor and make me one. And he did like a full scale 11 by 17 original page. You know how they do it on that one paper? He did it for me. I have it's right in front of my computer, so I see it every
And
time.
what I love that you say that is because where you have it displayed, you see that all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that. I have shit like that too in here where you look up and you be like, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm happy that you have something like that.
I'm like, you're the man.
Yeah.
We're the same,
Yeah,
dude.
most
We're the
definitely.
same.
I'm supposed to be working, but fuck. Yeah. Yeah, because it's right.
Nah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you AI, dude, we could talk about like AI shit. It's like, man, it's ruining it, man. And you know,
Yeah.
the thing is that as far as like, you know, the hobby of comics, you know, I would hate to forever if they they stop doing printed, uh, you know,
Comics.
this.
Yeah.
You know, because going into and we were talking about earlier, you know, going into a LCS, it's our happy place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like your own little community where, like, for example, when I go there, you know, oh, I forgot to say it. I forgot to say it.
What's up, brother?
Dude, what's up, homie? Yeah, it's my boy right there. My LCS. It was my 200th visit to my LCS. So the LCS I'm at now, Now or Never Comics in downtown San Diego. They were my LCS after when the pandemic hit, because the LCS I was going to, it was an old guy, and when the pandemic hit, he was all like, "No, I'm closing the doors," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, where am I going to get my comics?" So I ended up going downtown, and the thing is, you know, there's like 3 or 4 comic LCSs between my house and the one that I go to, but I go to the best. These guys are amazing. You know, they always order, like, if they don't have it, they'll special order for me. If yeah, if they'll special order for me. If they don't have it and they could order it, they will. I actually, my wife and I, we went down there. And we brought a cake. Yeah, and dude, they gave me something. They gave me an envelope with a card. I don't know what I do. It's probably in the living room. But anyways, they gave me they gave me a card, and I'm pretty sure inside is going to be like a gift card. You know. So, but I really do appreciate those guys. You don't know how important an LCS is until you don't have one.
Yeah.
So.
And you have a great one. I've been there. Rudy, who he told me about it. I went there one year in San Diego, and I actually bought a Saga #1 there.
Oh,
yeah,
let's go.
They were super nice. They're, like you said, they were like welcoming. Walked right in. They're all, hey, how's it going? If you have any questions, let me know. And of course, I went down through walked straight in, and they had that box right there of brand new books. I'm all walking through there, checking all that stuff out, and then I looked at their glasses. I'm like, damn. I go, because of my best friend, we go everywhere together. He's
Nice.
That's a great book right there. I was like, all right, because of you, I'm gonna buy it. I just bought it right there, and they had a decent price. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, no, they price their comics fairly, you know, and that's all you ask for. You know, I know. Yeah, I know a lot of places. Well, I'm not saying a lot of places, but there was a place that I thought originally was my honey hole, because I went there and I bought some comics, and the guy was so cool, and I'm thinking, okay, we could do this again. And I went the next time, and I guess I don't know what happened. I don't know if he talked to somebody, But this time, he broke out his phone and started going like, okay, so they're selling this much. This is what I'm going to charge you. And I'm like, what happened? You know, um, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate when they price it at the register. Yeah, that's not cool. You shouldn't do that.
No, I did that at LA Comic Con. Some guy started looking at them all. You can keep those, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You know, that just tells me right there that they're not looking to make a sale. They're looking to make the cash out. They're
Yeah.
looking to make and
Okay. Dan drives 2 hours.
yeah. See, I know some guys they do mail order because they have nothing near their house.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I know how lucky I am to have an LCS that I could go to every weekly, and find the books that I need.
Yep.
You know, yeah, but Danny, dude, that guy right there, dude, that guy's he's committed. He's legit. He has a legit love for the hobby, and I appreciate that guy.
Nice.
He's awesome. Him and Rude, man.
Yeah.
Love those guys. They're my homies. When I started my Tuesday show, there was one guy that if he said no, I probably wouldn't have that Tuesday night. Was real rude. I asked him, "Hey, bro, thinking about doing a Tuesday night show. If you are available, would you mind like co-hosting with me? Would you like to be on the show, dude?" Since day one, man. You know, we've been doing it, and dude, almost 2 years. JD, we almost been doing this for 2 years, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Tuesday was just like, okay, Taco Tuesday was all about Tuesday. Nah, Tuesday is about Tuesday night amazing friend. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I catch it when I before I go to dinner with my mother-in-law because I eat with her every day.
Oh, nice. That's
so
awesome.
like I'll watch you, or then I catch the replay. That's because it's
Very cool. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
dude.
dude. You know, I appreciate anyone because you know the thing is we're not when we do it because we just enjoy each other's company. If people tune in, and we have people that tune in like weekly, I don't take that stuff for granted. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
That stuff that's just a cherry on top. That's
Yeah.
cool that people would watch us do our thing. You know, that's so cool.
Yeah, like I got love for all these people right here. They're giving love to you and love to me, so I appreciate them. I always say thank you, much love, because they could be doing something else other than hanging out with us.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're just doing shit, dude. We're just geeking out and talking just comics, cards, whatever, dude. And they got love.
Yeah.
But nah, dude, we've been doing this for 2 hours, bro.
Oh shit.
This is fun.
It's no, this is definitely cool. So you know the thing is that you know comics, cards. I do have some toys. I do have some pops, but that's not the focus of my collection. For some reason, you know when you collect, sometimes you just get stuff and you're like, how did I get this stuff? Like
Much
I
love.
have, yeah. Let's
Thanks,
go.
brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I have like Funko Pops. I have no idea where I got those. But yeah, you know, my wife said that I can't collect anything else because if I pick up one more hobby, she'll kill me.
But they
because I was talking.
They keep us on the street, dude, so we don't veer anywhere else.
Dude, because we had a dinner party last night, and one of the people at our at our house, and they were talking about golf. And hey, Paul, when's the last time you went golfing? I said, oh man, I haven't golfed in a while. My wife was looking at me sideways like, you better not say you're gonna fucking go golfing. So okay, no, I'm not interested. Even though that sounds fun. But anyway, no, I used to be a hardcore golfer, bro. I used to golf like once or twice a week. Like weekends, I was golfing. And then you know the thing is when you go golfing, when you're a golfer, when you go on holiday, dude, they got a golf course wherever you go in the world. In the world. You know, we went to Europe, I went to Switzerland. Dude, I golfed in Switzerland.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was an amazing experience. You know how like you look at Europe and you think of Switzerland, you think of the windmills that like spin around. Yeah, I'm golfing and I'm looking up. It's like, oh, fucking a windmill right there. Yeah, it was
How green was the grass though?
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. It was green, beautiful. And dude, it was funny because in Switzerland, dude, it looked like everybody was out of like an Abercrombie magazine. Everyone was beautiful. And then I'm there. I'm like this Asian dude. It's like, wow, what doesn't belong here is I was like, but no, they were so nice.
Oh dang. He has 3 golf courses.
See, that's what I'm saying. Wherever you go in the world, there's golf courses. Yeah. So I don't know how we started talking about golf, but anyways, yeah, sports. JD, I love sports. A little too much.
I know.
Too much, man. But no, the 3 golf courses within 5 minutes, but no LCS. Hey, Danny, you should open up an LCS. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
I would love to do a brick and mortar. Why did I say that? A brick and mortar, but I don't know if there's any money in it. You know what I mean?
Getting him into hockey though. I love hockey.
Danny, I respect the sport, and I do have some hockey cards, and we do have a hockey team here that I love. I love the goals.
The goals.
Yeah. And then they're the minor league team to the Ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, dude, Rod, what's up, man? What's going on? Yo, let's go. Heck yeah. Dude, you have all the homies running through here.
Yeah, that's cool. Love to you, brother. I appreciate them. Yeah. No, it's like when you go into a hockey game and you get that cold air, it just transports you to another world. It's just, you can't get it in any other sport. I've been to a football game. I've been to a basketball game. A college basketball game gives me the same kind of level of like hypeness, but just going to a hockey game is just a different level. Like when they score, they cheer. We have your own chants. Like the Kings one is like, hey, 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 hey. And you just get into it. It's just different like level, dude. I can't explain it. It's when you're there. It's that's how it is for me, dude.
I've never been to a professional, but I mean, the goals is professional, but I've never been to like NHL. I've never been to NHL, but I took my grandkid. I've taken him to like I haven't taken him to a football game, but I've taken him to baseball games. I've taken him to soccer game. I have to take him to a soccer game. He loves soccer. But I took him to basketball. We went to a Laker game. He loved that. But he didn't, out of all of it, he loved going to the goals game. He keeps on saying, Papa, when are we going to go to see the goals again?
Yeah.
See, yeah, Danny, dude, he coaches. Dude, he knows. That dude bleeds hockey. Yeah. Well, he's Canadian. I think that's part of being a Canadian is you gotta love hockey like that.
Oh yeah. It's in their blood.
Yeah.
I thank Canadians because of them. We wouldn't have hockey.
Yeah, most definitely.
I love singing the Canadian national anthems. Any Canadian teams that come, my wife laughs because I sing it so loud. I go, babe, without them, we wouldn't have this beautiful game. It's like,
most definitely. Well, it's a trip too because going to the Garden to see the Rangers is a blast. You got chicks with beers in their hands yelling at the
yes. He knows.
Dude, it's funny because the Canadian bros, dude, they are legit. Like the comic book guys that are in Canada, man, legit, dude. And it's funny because they're so passionate. I mean, they're hockey, and as far as the ones that collect comics like Danny, their love for like hockey, it bleeds into their love of comics. It's weird how passionate they are. And you think about it, like, dude, like the winter's coming, dude. You know what? That's love when you're like you have to go to the LCS in snow. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna experience that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, I mean, we're
We have
dude,
to
it's Southern California, bro. We're gonna always have the nice weather, you know. If
Yep.
anything, it's gonna be hot, and then we're gonna be like, oh, we just jump into the air conditioning, you know. But though they have to live in that stuff, and dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, do you have anything else to show, or we call it?
No, bro. You know what, dude? I showed I showed my grail. I showed my cards. Oh, dude, yeah. I can show you something.
All right.
Okay, so besides getting those, okay, I did get this. I got this for a niece. $1, bro. $1. Disney book for $1.
Yeah.
Okay, so my grandkid, he got this. He just recently turned 9. My grandson RJ, he turned 9. One of his gifts was this.
Oh,
It's
nice.
anatomy of a metahuman. So initially, when I thought it was like anatomy, like a regular anatomy book. I'm thinking that's cool. But then when I realized that this was Superman and it said metahuman, I was like, oh, that's dope. And then the cool thing, I can even go further. This is in the eyes through Batman. So Batman analyzes all the superheroes and supervillains and see how they operate. Because you know how Batman is, he's always looking for a weakness to defeat an enemy. So he doesn't just analyze the villains, he analyzes the superheroes, like how to beat like Superman.
Yeah.
It's dope because he analyzes how his X-ray vision works, how his how like when Superman shoots beams, laser beams, how that works. It's all in this book, and it's like it's through Batman's lens. So it's like the writing in here is like, oh, this is what I observed, this and that. So good read. So like Bane's in here. Yeah, like all the metahumans. It's like it's cool. It's a good read. And I'm glad my grandson got that. Whoever gave him this, that's a good gift.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Something that his papa would enjoy. So yeah.
He's like, I'll trade. I'll trade you for something else. Can I have this one?
Send me a friend in your chat. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, no, dude.
Appreciate the love there, brother.
Yeah, no. JD's awesome. What else? So okay, so D&D. I have a game Saturday night. It's actually not a game. It's where pretty much all the players don't know each other, so it's kind of like an introduction.
Okay.
We're gonna get together. The players are gonna introduce their characters because not everyone knows who's playing what, so that should be fun. Also, we're gonna learn the mechanics. Some of these people have played D&D before. Some of these players have not. We're going to be using a digital playground. So it's a service that I pay for. It's Roll20. You could do like maps. You could have move character tokens on a battlefield. It has digital dice. So traditionally, D&D, it's like dudes sitting around a table, rolling dice, and having like characters written on pieces of paper. Well, it's kind of hard when you have people that live all over the place.
Yeah.
So that's why I have that digital playground. We're gonna get together on Saturday night. I'm gonna actually stream it, so it might be a shit show because we're all trying to learn something. And then you never know if I'll have technical difficulties. So that's kind of why we're getting together, trying to iron out how we're gonna do this. The playground has a video chat, but I don't even know if it works because I've had a game before, a campaign game before, and we use Discord for the voice and chat for the communication. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works out tomorrow. But I'm very excited. We got a lot of people from the community playing.
Is John with you guys?
Who?
John?
No, he's got his own thing going. His availability, he wasn't available to be in this. I did ask him though, because John he's very passionate about Dungeon.
Yeah, hardcore about it, and
yeah, he loves it. But I have like Phil's Treehouse playing. I got Trev, the shipping guru, is gonna be playing with us. Yeah, I got a few dudes from the community.
I got a Phil
Oh,
autograph, right,
Danny.
baby. Signed by Phil.
Oh, nice,
I,
nice.
I love his trivia show. I hope he has it again.
Yeah, dude, I'm so bad at those things. I get nervous
I do
on those
too,
trivia
but
shows.
I was on the guest. I was in the chat and I actually won, so I was happy about that.
Oh, well, with me, when I do those, it's like anything else. You challenge yourself, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy if I could score points, if I could get on the board, because there's twice that I've done Jeopardy. In the community, they'll have like a Jeopardy, and when I could score, if I leave with points and don't have like a goose egg, to me that's a W.
The
That's a
W.
win.
Yes.
A win. A win.
I
Let's see.
totally
So
agree. Nice. I played hockey with Carl. Wow.
So I know Crosby. I don't know McKinnon or Marchand.
Wow.
Dude, hockey, dude, they got some dudes you can't even pronounce their names. Their names are so hard to pronounce because a lot of them are European.
Yeah.
Those European names can be rough.
Yeah. Once you hear their name on the announcers, then you start remembering them. Once you see how much you love those players, dang, you play with greats.
Dude, I have a bunch of goals cards because Danny, he knows, dude, he even knows like minor league guys. I'm like, dude, how do you know that? He told me a bunch of players that I should be targeting. So
Yeah.
I have a bunch of like goals cards, because again, a lot of the goals guys, the goals are the minor league team to the Ducks.
Mhm.
So if they're good enough, eventually they're going to make it to go up to the big leagues, and I'm going to have their cards and I have to thank Danny for that. So that's cool. So thank you, Danny, for that.
Yeah, my buddy is a season ticket holder for the Ducks, so I go to a lot of games with him. And
Nice.
in return, he uses me to get autographs for him. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I'll help you out. So like
go.
Timu Solani, I met Timu Solani a couple of times. He's
Yeah.
an amazing, great, one of those nice people in hockey who's genuine. And people are like, well, how can you like them? I go, I love the player, and I go, and I like the Ducks because Disney owned them before, and I'm a big Disney fan, movie wise, not their political practices, but I I love the Ducks. I go, I have love for the Ducks too. But Timu Solani was one of the greatest players, and like the face of hockey. And I have nothing ever bad about that dude. That guy is amazing. Like meeting him was one of the things. I even have like a helmet, like a mini helmet with his autograph. I love looking at that.
Nice.
One of the great ones, dude.
Yeah, and I'm the same way too. Well, now that the Chargers are not in San Diego, as far as like football, I'm players. I root for players. And same with baseball. As long as they're not on the Dodgers, I'll get that. I'll get their card. Just can't do it.
That's
Can't do it.
cool. I'm not a Dodger lover either. That's why I was always on your side.
Yeah.
I root for anybody.
Yeah.
So right now, I don't know who they're going to play, but I'm going to root for the other team.
Oh yeah, and and that's the thing too. A lot of the homies, it's I don't have any hate. You love what you love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's cool. We could all get along.
I can.
All right, JD. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. This is over 2 hours. Wow, such a good time.
Yeah. I thank you, brother. Everybody in the chat, I can't thank you guys enough hanging out with us. Anybody who watches the replay, I appreciate you. Make sure you follow this cat right here on Instagram, YouTube. Give him love. All his homies too, especially on the Tuesday night and his amazing friends. I love watching it because the charisma between all of them is amazing. You can tell they're genuine friends. So if you don't follow him, I don't know what you're doing. Follow him, all right, brother. Cons, I'm gonna always be there. Whenever you come up here and go a little bit north and you want to do some comic hunting, give me a holler. I'm always here for you, brother. So
Right on, JD. Thank you,
yeah,
man.
this is day one. So everybody who was here, love you guys. All take care. And this was a great show, Big Herm. I'm gonna need to have you on here, brother. I gotta see your collection.
Thank you, Herm, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So everybody there, you guys all take care. And we got nothing but love for you guys. Peace.
Peace, guys.